So now we're gonna see initializing objects with constructors. In Java, Java requires a constructor call for every object that's created. The keyword new requests memory from the system to store an object. If we go to the previous video, and this is the example that we were working on it. So here we have gradebook. My gradebook is being assigned to new gradebook parentheses. So we're talking about this one, this keyword. So keyword new requests memory from the system to store an object, then calls the corresponding class's constructor to initialize the object. The call is indicated by the parentheses after the class name. So this is the parentheses after the class name. Okay, a constructor must have the same name as the class. So for example, in this case is gradebook and the name of the class is gradebook. Okay, we're gonna see another example real quick. Okay, so a constructor must have the same name as the class. Okay, in this particular example, the keyword new, okay, new create a gradebook object. Okay, so we're using new to create a gradebook object, new gradebook. Okay, the empty parentheses after the new gradebook indicate a call to the class's constructor without argument. So this is the reason it's empty. Okay, by default the compiler provides a default constructor with no parameters in any class that does not explicitly include a constructor. And right now what we are gonna do is we are gonna create a new file. So we can close this one and we can go here to new pretty much folder, and we are gonna name it, again we can name it test for now, and pretty much right click, open in terminal, so code space that, so we can open it in Visual Studio Code. And we're gonna do pretty much the same that we did in the previous video, the same procedure. So we're gonna name it gradebook. Okay, so it's gonna be like that, it's gonna be gradebook camel notation dot java, like that. We can close that one, gradebook.java. So pretty much gradebook class with a constructor to initialize the course name. So what we are looking to do is to pretty much have a gradebook class with a constructor, okay, to initialize the course name. We are gonna have in the public, and the name is gonna be, the name is gonna be gradebook. So the name is gonna be gradebook, like that. Then we're gonna open curly braces, and now we're gonna have private. So it's gonna be private, and the type is gonna be a string, and the name of this variable is gonna be course name camel notation semicolon at the end. We can save it for now. Okay, so course name for this gradebook, and this is of type string. Okay, let me see what else do we have. This is the course name for this gradebook. Let me see. Okay, now what we are gonna do is we need a constructor. So constructor initializes course name with a string argument. Okay, so what, okay, so we are inside of the class gradebook, but we are gonna start working with this method. So it's gonna be public, and it's gonna be gradebook. So it's gonna be gradebook, okay, public gradebook. Okay, so this is the constructor, and we are gonna pass in this variable name type string. So it's gonna be like that, string, and then it's gonna be name, like that. Here we're gonna open curly braces, and we are gonna store the course name in the variable name. So we're gonna name it course name, and we are gonna set it to name, like that, semicolon at the end. Course name, set it to name. Okay, and we are storing the course name. Okay, so this is the end of the method. No, this is the end of the constructor. So let me see, we have this public gradebook. We are passing constructor name as class name here in this one. Okay, the constructor name is class name, so this is the class name. And here we are okay, the course name is set into name. We initialize the course name, and this is the end of the constructor. So end of the constructor. Now we are gonna start with the method. So method to set the course name, method to retrieve the course name, and then to display a message like we did in the previous video. So this is pretty much the difference. Let me see, let me put it here. I don't know, here constructor like that. So now we can pretty much move with the method. So this is gonna be the method to set like that. And pretty much we are gonna have in the public void set course name. So it's gonna be public, okay, public void, and it's gonna be set course name like that. Let me move this one real quick. And like that. Let me see. Public void set course name, and the type is gonna be a string. This one is name like that. And we're gonna do the same thing. So we're gonna have in the course name, and we're gonna set it to the name like that, semicolon at the end. So it stores the course name and method. So this is gonna be the end of the method set like that. Method, okay, method void set course name. So method to set the course name. This is the string name. Let me see, here we have another public. Okay, it's gonna be public this time. It's gonna be a type string, and it's gonna be the get course name like that. Get course name. Okay, and now pretty much is gonna just return, and it's gonna return the course name, semicolon at the end. We can save it for now. Let me see, this one is, yeah, we can put here, it's gonna be method, and it's gonna be the method to retrieve. So method to get, okay, information. Let me see, now we're gonna have in the display method like that. String, okay, so we're gonna display a welcoming message. So it's gonna be public, and it's gonna be void, public void display message, public void display, no, like that, display message like that, semicolon at the end, I mean parentheses, we open curly braces. And let me see, what we are gonna do now is we are gonna, okay, so this statement is gonna call the get course name to get the name of the course, okay, that this gradebook represents. So we are gonna have the system, so it's gonna be the System.out.println, and we are gonna use format, so it's not gonna be a len, it's gonna be printf. So we're gonna have printf, okay, so let me see, double quotes. Okay, that's gonna be the first argument, and the second is gonna be get. Okay, so see, Visual Studio Code makes it easier. So get course name. Okay, so and here we can say let's start this course for, and then we're gonna use the next line, backslash lowercase letter m, and then we're gonna use the percent sign lowercase letter s, since this is gonna be a string, okay, like that, exclamation mark, and if you want another next new line character. Okay, so here this is the end of the method display message System.out.println. Okay, so we are welcoming, let me see, okay, let's start this course for, okay, get course name, that's fine. Let me see. So this is the gradebook class with a constructor to initialize the course name. So pretty much the only difference is that here pretty much we have the constructor initializes course name, so we are initializing course name with a string argument. So this is the string argument. So we have public gradebook string name, constructor name is class name, and the course name we are setting it to the name, so or initializing course name, and this is the end of the constructor. Okay, we can save it for now, and we are gonna have to do the next one. So it's gonna be the gradebook that test gradebook test that java. So that's the difference. And gradebook test that java. Okay, so they already given us this class, and we can move the curly braces. We can do it like that, and this time we are not importing the scanner, so we are not dealing with the scanners. Okay, so gradebook constructor, what we are looking to do in this particular file is pretty much to have a gradebook constructor used to specify the course name at the time each gradebook object is created. So we have the public class gradebook test, and now we're just gonna type in public. We're gonna choose the second one, so we're gonna have the public static void main string arguments. Okay, and let's move this one like that again. So this is the main, we are in main, and we are gonna create gradebook objects. So we're gonna create gradebook objects, so that's the reason we are using the keyword new. Okay, so let me see gradebook. Okay, so we are gonna create it. So gradebook, the name of the class, this is the name of the class, and also what is the constructor, name of the constructor gradebook. Okay, so gradebook, we're gonna name it so something basic, so it's gonna be gradebook 1, like that. So it's very intuitive. So gradebook 1, gradebook 2, like that. So we are gonna create new gradebook. Okay, so now inside of the parentheses of the gradebook, so what we are gonna pass, we can say, let me see, we're gonna say let's start this course, let's start this course for let me see, I don't know, C++, like that maybe. Okay, semicolon at the semicolon at the end. Gradebook name, let me see, gradebook 1, that's fine. Let me see, semicolon at the end, new gradebook, yeah, that's fine for now. Why the value of local variable gradebook is not used? Okay, that's fine, we're gonna call it later. So now we're gonna do we can pretty much copy and paste, but let's do it like that, gradebook 2, and again we're gonna set it to new gradebook, and here we're gonna pass in, we're gonna name it, I don't know, data structures, like that, data structures. We can save for now, semicolon at the end. Okay, so we are creating gradebook objects, so we can, I don't know, maybe put it here, no, like that, a comment. So creating gradebook objects, like that. Okay, so now what we are gonna do is we're gonna display initial value of course name for each gradebook. So we have here pretty much course name inside of the constructor. We're gonna use it here, and we're gonna call it the System.out.println. Okay, so And again, we're gonna use format, so it's gonna be print format or printf. So we're gonna have in two arguments. So the first one is gonna be the string, and the second one is gonna be graybook1. So now we're calling this one graybook1. That is gonna be calling C++. Okay, and now let me see, graybook1 dot, and we need to call in the method, so we have to get course name, like that. We can save it for now, and we can pretty much copy and paste it if you want. So let me make something like this, and okay, so this one should be graybook2 get course name. So, and now here, and we can save it for now. Inside of the double quotes, we can put in pretty much graybook1 and graybook1 course s, like that. And then we can just put %sign and lowercase letter s, since this is a string, then the next new line character, and save it. And I'm gonna pretty much copy it here and paste it here, and just put this one. Let me see, let me make this one here, copy it and paste it inside. So graybook2, okay, so it's gonna be graybook2 course s, and again it's gonna be this one, no line character, like that. Save it, and let me see. So yeah, here what we are doing is pretty much displaying initial value of the course name for each graybook. So displaying the value, displaying value, displaying the initial value, the initial value, okay, like that. And yeah, pretty much we are doing mechanically. So graybook1, graybook2, that's the reason, but you can name it whatever you want. So let's see if it works. Okay, so graybook1 course is C++, graybook2 course is data structure. So as you can see, it's working, and you can pretty much build on it and say this course for this particular semester is, I don't know, C++, Java, or data structures, maybe databases or something. But yeah, this is pretty much the graybook constructor used to specify the course name at the time that the each graybook object is created.